In this video, I'm going to talk about inventory obsolescence. What is this? What is that big fancy term? Alright, well, let me tell you something. In grocery stores, they kind of run into this, not only in the direction of, hey, food has expiration dates. You look at a box of cereal, a can of soup, whatever, they have expiration dates. And at a certain point, they can't even be sold. So now you have a situation where you have paid for a certain amount of merchandise inventory, and hey, it can't be sold. But you also run into yet another problem. Let's say that some of your employees, well, we broke the bottle of soda pop. Now I know that soda pop these days most often comes in cans, but I have seen stores where they actually have real glass bottle pop. Okay? And when you do, you break it, well, you can't sell it. And then you run into the additional problem of some of these stores actually sell things other than groceries. They will sell magazines or books or whatever. Some grocery stores sell motor oil. Yeah, just go to some of your major retailers like Kroger's or Walmart or whatever you want to go to, and you will see motor oil on their shelf, diapers on their shelf, baby formula, baby food, baby bottles. Oh yeah, and some stores even sell pantyhose, believe it or not. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. Some of these items, you're talking about diapers or, well, I hate to say it, but pantyhose. These items can go obsolete as well. And you say, well, why is that? Well, let's say with a baby diaper, they come up with a revolutionary new way to put the diaper on the baby. Well, that means that your old baby diapers are not worth 2 bits to diddly squat anymore. So they're overvalued. And this is something I talked about in a previous video, where you have merchandise that's now overvalued. And this is what we're talking about in inventory obsolescence. You just have inventory that is not valued the same way as it was when you first bought it. And this is a problem with toy stores too. Computer stores have this problem. You say, well, what about a toy store? Where's their problem come up? Alright, let's say they come up with a new type of Tickle Me Elmo. It suddenly is selling like hotcakes. And then let's say we have a problem with lead paint like it came from China. Alright, you know about the lead paint scandal they had from China. Alright, now suddenly the toys aren't worth diddly squat and everybody's starting to return them. Then you have an overvaluing of your inventory. Now, what about a computer store? Well, they get the latest gizmos and gadgets to sell to build your computers. And then a new line of computers comes along. Well, now their inventory ain't worth diddly squat. So that's an inventory overevaluation. This is where we come up with inventory obsolescence. Now, for companies today, they don't really want to keep that much inventory. So what they'll do is they'll try to sell the obsolete inventory to a discounter like Overstock.com or some of these dollar stores. They'll try to sell it for the same price that they bought it for. If they can't get that done, they'll take a loss on that and they'll sell it for whatever they can get out of it. Because you keep it in your inventory long enough and it's going to become it's going to be like a lead anchor on your income. So it's not a good idea to have obsolete inventory in your stockroom. You need to get rid of it as quickly as you can, whether you knock the price down yourself or you sell it to somebody who can do that. Alright, I've talked about enough that I think you get the idea about inventory obsolescence in this video. I will talk about more in a future video, so stay tuned.